Dario De Felice here reporting for the West Island blog. I'm here with West Island resident Nathalie Faragalla, who recently earned a Bachelor of Nursing degree from McGill University. Nathalie, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
I would like to begin on congratulating you for your degree of nursing. And I understand that up until recently, you were a lab technician at Jean Coutu in Ile-Bizarre. And during your 2 years in this position, you excelled and were recognized by your peers for your quick learning, leadership, and autonomy. And recently, you've had the opportunity to further increase your contribution by supporting the pharmacy with the current COVID-19 pandemic. On behalf of the community, I would like to thank you for all your excellent work in the field.
Thanks.
Can you share your experience that will help you as you embark on your journey in the field of nursing?
So aside from working with great pharmacists that took the time to answer all my questions and all the patient-related questions that I had at the pharmacy, I can definitely say that the patient care that I was able to give to patients at the pharmacy was a big part of my learning. So as a nursing student, we were taught always for patient care and how can you make sure the patient's satisfied with their service and everything. So treating the customers with compassion and caring for their needs. So as I would in the hospital definitely helped me relate to my chosen field.
Mm-hmm.
And also seeing different cases of patients in all different ages helps a bit put what I learned theoretically in my practical practice.
Yeah, that's true. You get to see different cases that would come in to the pharmacy that you could use that knowledge at the hospital. How do you feel to be heading into the nursing profession during these unprecedented and crucial times in our world?
So it's definitely stressful, but somewhat exciting because I mainly chose to be part of this profession to try and make a positive change and to try to help someone in need, especially when they're at their most vulnerable state at the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to be able to help no matter the situation. So it's stressful because the pandemic is unknown. So learning about pandemics in school, in theory, is totally different than being placed in an actual pandemic. But honestly, just learning to adapt to change, to all the changes that we have every day. I feel like that's the most challenging thing. But apart from that, it's exciting.
Yeah, we're seeing so many brave frontline workers, including nurses, doctors, all heading out into, as you said, in unknown circumstances, but helping those people in need. So thank you again for that. What is the biggest challenge that you have had to overcome in transitioning from being a medical student working as a nurse at the Montreal Children's Hospital?
So mainly the biggest challenge is to learn to put the theory that you learned into practice. We weren't really taught about children as much as adults since the biggest population in the hospital is adults. So it's mainly to put what I learned from an adult perspective to a children perspective. But the other main challenges is really to adapting to the schedule since it's 12-hour shifts and it's
Yeah.
all shifts. So it's all stuff that will come with time, but I feel like these are the biggest challenges that I have.
Yeah, for sure. Finally, what advice can you share with the next generation of medical students who may be feeling discouraged about entering the nursing profession in the current situation we are living through?
Mainly, don't let people discourage you by telling you that the nursing profession is very hard. Because if you truly love it and if it's made for you, then you will adapt very easily and it won't be perceived as hard as it seems. As for working in the current pandemic, I would say all you can do is really follow the guidelines and protect yourself and be able to help those who are in need.
Amazing. Thank you once again, West Island resident Nathalie Faragalla, recent graduate, earned a Bachelor of Nursing at McGill University. Thank you for meeting with us today.
Thank you so much.
Dario De Felice reporting for the West Island blog.